name's Adam Brown. I'm the head of infrastructure and co-founder here at MUX. Here at MUX, we are about video streaming, all things. So one side of the company, we have a video analytics product that measures quality of service data for video publishers. On the other side of things, a SaaS solution for online video publishing. So we run in a multiple cloud environment. We run across both Amazon and Google engines right now. We also, very early on, decided to do everything in Docker and containers. We've gone through a few different orchestration layers, but ultimately landed on Kubernetes. So security is a big part of our business, as is any SaaS offering. We feel like we did a good job of isolating things, the standard VPC requirements and subnets that are isolated from each other. But there's still a huge area that does not cover. In particular, things like using a lot of open source software that we don't necessarily have the time to go and audit ourselves. Additionally, as we launch this video product, we are now ingesting random files from people online. You never know what's going to be in that thing, what that could potentially exploit. So that's a big concern for us. So when we started looking at getting more serious about enhancing our security, we started looking for solutions that, to be honest, were the easiest for us to implement. So we went looking specifically for security solutions that could drop into Kubernetes deployments and cloud environments and provide us with, what is our current risk level, what ongoing monitoring, and reporting. So early on, even when we first implemented the POC, we were scanning our production images. And we were very quickly able to identify a large list of potential vulnerabilities in our system. So a big part of how we felt StackRox could help us was really identifying those risks and triaging them, basically allowing us to not have to spend our resources on going in and finding what things we should do next. I think the even more powerful to us as we've kind of just needed to move quickly and ship software is really the runtime detection, so that we can feel confident that we know if something does happen, we can respond to it and isolate it very quickly. A really good example of this that we had very early on, I think with the first day that we turned on StackRox into the actual production environment, pulled it up, like here's the UI. Like immediately the first thing we see is a critical alert that one of our containers has basically been broken into and someone's running something malicious. Like, well, what's going on here? Everybody started freaking out, and one of the engineers in the corner, that was me. So that was one of the things that immediately everyone in the company could see what the value of this was. The biggest, I think, important thing that StackRox gives us is that peace of mind of we know what our risk level is, we know what the potential vulnerabilities are, and we can also be alerted when something that we didn't plan for happens.